planning a trip to Japan in 2024. Welcome to our comprehensive travel guide, designed to help you navigate the land of the rising sun with ease. By the end of this guide, you'll be equipped with the knowledge of the best language translation apps to help you communicate effectively, even if you don't speak a word of Japanese. You'll also discover handy transportation apps that will make getting around this beautiful country a breeze. We'll guide you through the ins and outs of currency exchange, ensuring you get the most out of your money. Don't worry about lugging your suitcases around, because we'll introduce you to the convenient luggage delivery services available. And of course, we'll cover all the transportation options you have at your disposal, from shuttles and limousines to the efficient Japan rail system. Lastly, we'll discuss the transportation cards Welcome Suica and Pasmo. Ready to dive into the details? Let's get started. First, let's tackle the language barrier. Now, when you're exploring the land of the rising sun, you might find yourself lost in translation. Don't worry though, technology is here to save the day. Enter language translation apps like Google Translate and Papago. These handy tools are like carrying around a pocket-sized interpreter. Simply speak or type in your native language, and these apps will instantly translate it into Japanese. But that's not all. You can also use these apps to decipher signs, menus, and even those tricky kanji characters. Just snap a photo and let the app do its magic. So whether you're ordering sushi, asking for directions, or trying to navigate the subway, these translation apps have got you covered. Remember, communication is key to any successful trip, so make sure you download these apps before you board that plane. With these apps in your pocket, you'll be ready to conquer any language challenges. Next, let's discuss how to navigate around Japan. There are several fantastic apps that can help you get around with ease. Apps like Navitime Japan Travel, Hyperdia, and Japan Transit Planner are all great choices. These apps provide information on train and bus routes, schedules, and even ticket prices. Some apps also offer additional features like offline maps and GPS navigation, so you can find your way even without internet access. Navitime Japan Travel, for instance, provides detailed route searches, maps, and tourist spot information. Hyperdia, on the other hand, is perfect for those who plan to use trains extensively. It provides accurate train schedules and calculates the shortest possible routes. Japan Transit Planner, meanwhile, is excellent for first-time visitors, as it offers comprehensive public transport information in English. With these apps, finding your way around Japan will be a breeze. Now, let's talk about money. When planning your trip to Japan, it's important to consider the best ways to handle your currency exchange. Here's a few tips to help you navigate the process. Firstly, it's a good idea to bring some cash with you. While Japan is becoming more card-friendly, there are still many places, especially smaller establishments and rural areas, that operate on a cash-only basis. Next, try to avoid exchanging your currency at the airport. These places are known for their unfavorable exchange rates and high service fees. Instead, consider withdrawing money from ATMs at convenience stores like 7-Eleven or Family Mart. They're widespread and usually offer better rates than airport exchanges. Also, please note that not all ATMs in Japan accept foreign cards, so look for ones with international service. Don't worry though, they're easy to find, especially in cities. With these tips, you'll be able to make the most of your money in Japan. Let's move on to how you can handle your luggage. Now, when it comes to managing your bags in Japan, it's as smooth as silk, thanks to services like Yamato. Known as Takubin in Japan, luggage delivery services are a lifesaver for travelers. It functions as a courier service that transports your luggage from the airport to your hotel, or vice versa, and even between cities. Imagine skipping the hassle of hauling your bags on crowded trains or up narrow staircases. All you need to do is drop off your bags at the counter, and they'll be delivered to your specified location within a day or two. You'll find these services at airports, convenience stores, and hotels across the country. Prices vary depending on the size and weight of your luggage and the distance to be traveled. So, next time you're in Japan, let your luggage travel in style while you explore freely. With these services, you won't have to worry about carrying your luggage around. Now, let's discuss how you can get around Japan. Japan offers a variety of transportation options, each with its own charm, convenience, and scope. Among the most popular methods of getting around are shuttles, the Japan rail system, limousines, and cars. Each of these can be found at the airport, making it easy for you to start your journey. Firstly, shuttles are a reliable and cost-effective way to travel. They operate on a regular schedule and have routes that cover major tourist destinations, hotels, and landmarks. Shuttle bus stops are well marked at the airport, so you can easily spot them upon your arrival. Next, we have the Japan Rail System, fondly known as JR. This extensive network of trains is the lifeblood of Japan's transportation. From local commuter lines to the famous Shinkansen or bullet trains, JR can whisk you away to almost any part of the country. Upon exiting the airport, look for signs pointing to the JR station. Remember, Japan's train system is punctual to the minute, so do keep an eye on the clock. If you're after a more luxurious travel experience, consider taking a limousine bus service. These buses offer spacious seating, luggage handling, and even onboard amenities like Wi-Fi. Look for the limousine bus counters at the airport to book your ride. Lastly, for those who prefer the freedom of self-driving, car rental services are available. You'll find numerous car rental counters at the airport. Do keep in mind, though, that driving in Japan requires an international driving permit, and Japan drives on the left side of the road. Whether you're hopping onto a shuttle, boarding a train, luxuriating in a limousine bus, or hitting the road in a rental car, Japan's transportation options are designed to make your travel smooth and enjoyable. Each mode of transport offers a unique perspective of the country, so try them all if you can. With these options, you'll be able to get to wherever you need to go in Japan. Finally, let's delve into transportation cards. These are your gateways to the efficient and streamlined world of public transit in Japan. Two of the most widely used cards that you can utilize are the Welcome Suica and Pasmo. The Welcome Suica card is a rechargeable smart card that you can use to pay for transportation on most public transit, including trains, buses, and even some taxis. It's also accepted at an expanding number of vending machines and convenience stores. To buy a Welcome Suica, you can visit any JR East station. On the flip side, the Pasmo card is very similar to the Welcome Suica. It can be used on most trains, buses, and taxis, and also at a broad range of shops and vending machines. You can obtain a Pasmo card at any train station that forms part of the Pasmo network. Remember to recharge your card regularly at any train station, and there's no need to fret if you run out of credit. Most stations have easy-to-use English interfaces for refilling your card. Plus, any leftover balance can be refunded when you depart from Japan, minus a small handling fee. One distinguishing factor between the two cards is that the Welcome Suica expires after 28 days, while the Pasmo card doesn't. Hence, if you're planning to stay for more than 4 weeks, the Pasmo might be the superior choice for you. Ultimately, both cards provide a convenient and efficient method to pay for transportation and more. No need to scramble for change or grapple with language barriers at ticket machines. Just tap and go. With these cards, you'll be set to traverse Japan with ease. So, are you ready for your trip to Japan in 2024? In this guide, we've covered everything you need to know for your journey. We started with language translation apps like Google Translate and Papago to help you communicate effortlessly with locals. Then, we moved on to transportation apps, your digital navigators to traverse Japan's bustling cities and tranquil countrysides. Don't forget about our currency exchange tips. Bringing cash and avoiding airport exchanges can save you from unnecessary fees. And for your convenience, we also touched on Japan's efficient luggage delivery services like Yamato. Next up, we explored an array of transportation options from shuttles and Japan's rail system to limousines and cars. And remember where to find them at the airport. Lastly, we delved into transportation cards like Suica and Pasmo, detailing how and where to purchase them. With these tips and resources, you're now ready to enjoy your trip to Japan. Safe travels.